Hello, it's the Fat Boy back again with another new series to the channel where we're gonna be starting our Gran Turismo 7 campaign mode um for our channel here. So this is gonna be a new series here and hopefully you'll be very excited for this new series and sorry for the delay in terms of Gran Turismo gameplay because I had to wait for a couple of weeks to get the game even though I pre-ordered it. Uh, um, sorry for the delay, and to start things off, to start things off with the first episode of this campaign, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications in order not to miss any future uploads. And here we are back to the context. So we are welcomed by this AI called Sarah with introductions and all that. And obviously, I'm not new to Gran Turismo. Um, so we're gonna have to get through everything step by step, but I am gonna skip some irrelevant parts of our expansion of our knowledge of this Gran Turismo universe. So that our videos will be as in fact the videos will be as short as possible. So the first thing we have to go to is the used car dealer where we're gonna be buying our very first car, as you can see from the subtitles. So we are now gonna meet this man called Andy who is in charge of the used car dealership, and since we only have 20,000 credits, we can only buy one of those three Japanese cars on the first roll, which is either the Honda Fit Hybrid from 2014, the Toyota Aqua S from 2011, or the Mazda Demio XD Touring from 2015. Well, as you can see there, there is a overall there which is called the PP, called performance points, if I'm not wrong. So basically, the higher the performance points, the better the car, just like a driver's overall in F1, the higher the overall number, the better the driver, obviously. And same thing in FIFA, the higher the overall, the better the team or the player itself. So really similar analogies being used for this reference. So we're gonna buy the Toyota Aqua S11 as our very first car for our very first race. And as you can see, if you can look at the front, if you can look at the Toyota logo just below the hood and just above the grille, if I believe it's called, there is a blue hue on the outline of the logo, which means that is a hybrid car. If my knowledge serves me right. Obviously, that's a small tip for you to know, but hopefully, I am correct based on what I said. Based on what I've seen, I think it's a hybrid car if you can see the outline there. So, anyway, back to here. We are in the Gran Turismo 7 cafe and we're talking to Luca, who is the man who is going to give us a lot of these menu books, which basically are objectives and missions to get us progress to the Gran Turismo world. So Luca is basically one of the main characters here, especially when he helps us with most of the stuff. As now we are gonna use the first menu book, which is to collect the Japanese compact cars. Since we already have one of the compact cars, which is the Toyota Aqua, as you can see there, driving away from the cafe. As you can see from the windows there, we're gonna have to collect the other two cars as we're gonna head for our first race here. And in fact, I don't know what circuit this is called. But either way, we're just gonna ignore the name. As now we're gonna try to go around the inside, down the inside of the Honda Beat from 1991, heading into turn one. I lack so much experience that I forgot these cars have a lot of understeer due to how small the tires are and how heavy the cars are. So obviously I have a lot to learn in the GT7 world as we're gonna go around the outside of the Suzuki, the Prius, and the Mazda Demio, and we're gonna be up into fourth place. And we're gonna head into the next right-hander. I thought that the corner would be flat out, but apparently it wasn't. As now we're gonna fast forward a whole lap later, and we're gonna have to get the top three at least to get the gift car. And we're heading into the final banking. We're gonna get past the Honda Fit Hybrid. Yes, we are just about. As we now cross the line, that is the top three finish, a top three finish. We finish in the podium just about. So really close fighting here for my electric car. So now we're gonna be third place, and we also get a faster slap. And take a look at our avatar. Look at the back, really nice. So we're gonna get a car specified in the menu book. I think it's gonna be the Toyota. No, sorry, not Toyota. The Honda Fit Hybrid. If I am not wrong, probably not. Oh wait, no, it's a Toyota Aqua because Toyota Aqua is one of the cars in the first menu book, and since we already have it from the used car dealer, I think we got the gift car version. As now we're gonna be here in Maggiore, I believe this track is called in Italy. We tried to go around the outside of the Mazda Demio, but we brake a little bit too late. Again, I forgot that the car's braking performance is not as good as race cars. And the car has quite a lot of understeer, so I did go onto the grass there. So really, really rough welcome to GT7 as now we're going to try to go around the outside of the Toyota Aqua 11, lifting off to stay on track limits and going past the Honda Fit Hybrid in red. And you can see the Toyota Prius and the Mazda Demio from 2015 fighting each other going side by side, heading into the second last corner, but we managed to go around the outside very, very comfortably. So now we're just gonna have to chase the Suzuki Swift after hit. As now we fast forward exactly one lap later in the same corner for the hairpin. We have to really set the really good exit speed, but unfortunately we get quite a bit of understeer, mainly because of how heavy the car is, which is gonna affect cornering speeds quite a lot. But apparently we're starting to catch up to the Suzuki Swift Sport. Are we gonna take second or are we gonna take first? Just about. We're gonna go out the slipstream and we're gonna go side by side. We managed to cross the line just before we managed to cross the line just after we managed to overtake the Suzuki Swift by a couple of hundredths of a second, I assume. And that was a really, really close shave there. Really, really close call as well. And there is the Toyota Fit Hybrid that I was talking about from the previous race. So that's just the a second car added to my collection as now we are in collector level 2 with 48 collector points in total. As now we're gonna head into the next race here um, back in the USA here. This is I forgot what track this is called, but I'm just gonna call it a NASCAR track mainly because of the bankings. The bankings really remind me of Bristol, the Bristol Motor Speedway in NASCAR. So now we managed to go around the outside of the Mazda Demio there. We do lift off quite a bit because I was afraid that the car would understeer into the wall on the outside. So we managed to go around the outside of Toyota Prius. We lifted off there, but it wasn't enough to not hit the wall. But these are small learning points that we have to pick up as we set the fastest lap of the race. We are almost gonna hit the Toyota Prius there. I think we're gonna hit the wall once again. We're not gonna hit the wall, as now we're gonna go around the outside of the other Toyota Prius, the silver Toyota Prius. We're gonna go side by side, wheel to wheel into the final banking as we're gonna hit the wall just about. Yeah, we're gonna hit the wall there. It's now up to the top four now with the fastest lap of 1.266 seconds. Faster than my previous lap. So now I tried to go around the outside of Toyota Fit Hybrid, but I shouldn't have done that because I hit the wall there. But we still have a bunch of laps to go, so really can't say anything about it. As now we're just trying to catch up to the Honda Fit Hybrid as much as possible. As there we're gonna hit the wall again. So the top three really fighting quite a lot. The Suzuki Swift trying to hold off the Honda Fit whilst catching up to the other Honda Fit hybrid up ahead. As now we're gonna get quite a good exit. We're gonna stay behind the slipstream of the car in third place. We're gonna go down the inside just about, trying to give a bit of space between me and the Suzuki. As we're gonna go around the outside there. We're gonna get the Suzuki Swift. We're gonna get the Honda Fit hybrid just about, and that's gonna be first place. And we are 1/10 faster in our previous lap, I believe. No, actually, no, we're not 1/10 faster. We're just a couple of tenths faster. As now we're gonna head into the final corner. We are 5.5 tenths faster in the first split than our first split in the last lap. As now we're gonna cross the line. It's gonna be an easy win. Well, actually, not an easy win. We had to fight a bit, but the AI weren't as competitive as I thought it would be. But I'm sure they will be more competitive when we head further into the Gran Turismo campaign. So that's the third car that we're gonna get, the Mazda Demio. And we've completed the first menu book, so we managed to complete it. I think I completed this in half an hour when I was pre-recording this. But it should be 9 minutes and 21 seconds right around now. Yes, it is. As now we're gonna have 68 collector points in total, and that's our first menu book complete. So what Luca, the owner of the cafe, usually does is that after you complete the menu book, he will continue to elaborate about the history of the cars and its manufacturers, based on whatever car you have. So and he also elaborate about the type of car, and why is it categorized in that category itself. So here is a brief history of all the three electric cars. I think the Mazda is an electric car, but Yeah, but you can see there's a bit of a brief history chat between me and Luca. So really like elaborate of him to start to elaborate quite a bit, as now we are gonna head for our second menu book to go to the license center and pick up our B license. B meaning basic or beginner. I'm not sure which one, but I think basic or I think beginner license sounds better than a basic license. So we're gonna have our second menu book right around now. So we just gonna have to get the B license or finish the first exercise of the B license. Then we're gonna finish the second menu book. So we're gonna meet the guy in charge of the national B license, Daniel Solis, a driver from South America, if I'm not wrong. If you can see from the subtitles, you're gonna see me doing the first exercise here in the Mazda Demio. And apparently the Mazda Demio isn't an electric car. It's a normal car with gears and all that. So all we have to do here is just do some easy straight line braking, try to stop the car as soon as possible. Obviously we're gonna try to aim for gold, but since I have a lack of experience in GT, I'm just gonna aim for silver pretty much, as now we brake a little bit too too late there, or maybe I didn't apply enough braking pressure because I did lift off the brakes for quite a while in the middle of my braking process. So that's not ideal, as now we're gonna be the Mitsubishi GTO twin turbo from 1991 for our second exercise here in the high speed ring. Same track but different car. I think the way GT7 licensing works is that you'll be on the same track twice but in a different car, and in the second car is gonna be much harder because it can be much faster and harder to control, such as this car. As now we are gonna get a 1 minute 18.182. I should have braked earlier there. Then I could have got silver. As now we're gonna be in the third exercise of the B license, doing cornering basics 1 in the Daihatsu or Daimatsu. I can't really see from the small screen that I have while I'm editing, whilst recording this. So either way, we managed to go flat out in second gear, and we get a 1 minute 14.688, 12 milliseconds of 1 minute 14.700. So either way we still get gold, as now we're here in the Audi TT Coupe 3.2 Quattro from 2003, I think that was. No, 1983, 2003, I believe that was, if I could see from the small screen. As now we are gonna head into the final corner. Quite a good exit, but we do mess it up a little bit because we took quite a bit of curb there. And we do went onto the grass, and we did went onto the grass. So if we didn't go onto the grass, probably we could have got a gold. But we got a silver because we were slower by 77 thousandths of a second. As now we are here into the Abarth or the Alto Bianchi, I believe this brand is called. As now we're gonna go pretty much flat out throughout this set of corners in the Subas, in the, I forgot what track this is called, but either way we still get gold. Quite irrelevant to say the track names for now because I'm gonna pick them up over time. As now we're gonna be here inside the Nissan Fair Lady, I believe this car is called. We do go for the first corner. We could have taken more curb there, which could have opened up the exit a little bit more. So now we're gonna have to lift off quite a lot. We do take quite a bit of curb there, and we are slower than gold by 33 milliseconds. So obviously I had to do it again because I think in the part where I gained those 33 thousandths of a second was from when I took quite a lot of curb there at the exit of the second corner. So now either way we are here in Trial Mountain, I believe this track is called. As now we're gonna head for the braking zone of the first apex. I could have braked just a little bit more, so we do go off wide. This is a horrible apex, a horrible exit as well. And now as we cross the line, it's a 1 minute 18.3. We managed to just about get silver for this exercise, as we're now here for the 8th exercise in the Mitsubishi here in Mount Panorama, which is just to cross the first corner. So now we are in control of the car, braking at 100 meters. I could have braked much more, but I had quite a lack of confidence on the car, obviously because I have a lack of experience in GT7, and we only get a 1 minute 14.3, unfortunately 1/10 of silver. But either way we're gonna head into Larini, I believe this track is called, in the Honda Civic Type R, which is just going through a medium speed corner, high speed corner. As actually I don't know why this corner is a medium speed corner, because I can take it flat out, and this low speed corner, obviously this is a hairpin, and I didn't know why I lifted off the throttle there at the exit. So obviously some mistakes I'm making, obviously a lack of confidence in the car. And now we're gonna head for our final B license test. So this video is basically just gonna cover the first menu book and the second menu book, which is to get the B license. So that's the first two things I'm gonna cover for the first episode of this series. As now we're gonna head into the exit of this hairpin, which reminds me of the hairpin back in Suzuka. But this is not Suzuka, as you're gonna head into the chicane. I just realized this is. So as you're now gonna head into the chicane, we can go flat out, but just about there as we're gonna take gold. No, we're not gonna take gold. We're gonna take silver there. And we already finished the second menu book, and we get the B license, and there's our reward, the Renault Clio RS from 2016. Well, this Renault Clio is only given to me because I got at least bronze in all of my exercises. So if I had gold for all, I'll obviously get another car. But I'm just like getting through this as quick as possible. As now we are gonna meet the man in charge of the national A license, Coque Lopez, I believe his name. But if it isn't, I do apologize for my misunderstanding, I would say. But either way, we still get the B license, and we managed to complete the two things that I was talking about, completing the first menu book and the second menu book. So we're gonna end first episode of the GT7 campaign series. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications in order not to miss any future uploads. Um, Pretty much nothing else to say. Hopefully you enjoyed this first episode. And yeah, pretty much just that. We're gonna end the video here. Hopefully you have a good day after watching this video, and goodbye. Into turn one with Daniel Ricciardo and George Russell, and there's a bit of contact with the two of them, and we